flawed, imperfect servant before you.
At a Sunday church service in Atlanta, speaking publicly for the first time since a court filing accused her of being romantically linked to a lawyer she hired to lead the election interference case against former President Trump and 18 others. She pushed back on the criticism over her appointment of Nathan Wade, one of 3 special counsels on the case.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one.
Willis did not mention Wade by
Yeah, there's a reason, Fani, that they only attacked one. She said, I hired 3 prosecutors, 2 of them were white, and only 1 was black, and they only attacked the black man. Fani, there's a reason for that. You've only slept with 1. That is the black man. All right, my friends, get ready to free your mind because it's showtime. J.R. Dukes at your service once again. I want to welcome all my free-minded friends. So we've been talking extensively about sweet DA District Attorney Fani Willis. Have you been following the story? I have been all over this since this story has broke. Apparently, there is a defendant that she decided to run over by the name of Michael Roman. Michael Roman had the good fortune of coming across an attorney by the name of Ashleigh Merchant. She works out of Cobb County. She had the presence of mind of going online and doing basic research. I mean, I would have done this myself had I been facing criminal charges. She went ahead and looked up the prosecutor, Nathan Wade, found out he was in the middle of a divorce. Now, his divorce happened the day after he was hired by his now lover, Fani Willis. So come on, this is extremely salacious. Not only is it salacious, it's outright illegal because the allegations are Nathan Wade has been paid to date, published reports state, approximately $1 million for his efforts. And remember, Nathan Wade is an ambulance chasing attorney. He has no experience. He's never prosecuted a RICO case. He's never prosecuted any felonious case. This guy, as his website states, is a personal injury lawyer. I like to call these individuals ambulance chasers. And that's fine. Whatever your craft is what your craft is. But public corruption is public corruption. And once again, another prosecutor coming after Donald Trump is biting the dust. There's been a series of these prosecutors that have came after Donald Trump, have tried to destroy Donald Trump, and they end up having problems themselves. As I've been saying, if you live in a glass house, you probably should not throw a stone. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it all comes to light. If you are not living a perfect life, you better not be calling others out. I want to get into today's video. Fani Willis has came out this past weekend, and guess what? Fani Willis is now playing the race card. Fani, you are so much better than this. At least you should be. This reminds me of Senator Bob Menendez from New Jersey. When he was indicted again recently, what's the first thing he came out and said? Oh, everybody's picking on a brown man. Thank God he stopped using that line of defense because that's just terrible. And Fani, take a lesson from Bob Menendez. You should do the same thing. This is so beneath you. You do a disservice to blacks everywhere, to minorities everywhere, when you play the race card, when you know this has nothing to do with race. This has to do with your malfeasance, your misconduct. Let's get right into the video and let's take a look at it. Here we go.
This morning, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis.
The hard-headed, flawed, imperfect servant before you.
At a Sunday church service in Atlanta, speaking publicly for the first time since a court filing accused her of being romantically linked to a lawyer she hired to lead the election interference case against former President Trump and 18 others. She pushed back on the criticism over her appointment of Nathan Wade, one of 3 special counsels on the case.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one.
Willis did not mention Wade by
Yeah, there's a reason, Fani, that they only attacked one. She said, I hired 3 prosecutors, 2 of them were white, and only 1 was black, and they only attacked the black man. Fani, there's a reason for that. You've only slept with 1. That is the black man. You've only had a relationship with 1. That's the black man. You've only basically embezzled, stolen money. It's called honest service fraud involving 1 of them to date. That is the black man named Nathan Wade. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with your poor choices and your corruption. And you need to be aware of what's going on here. You need to go ahead and accept your own responsibility, Fani. This has nothing to do with race, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I am embarrassed for you, to be perfectly blunt with you. How embarrassing.
Name nor deny an alleged affair, but claimed race is behind the scrutiny of Wade's appointment and that $650,000 in legal fees Wade has been paid so far is legitimate, despite critics who say both have allegedly benefited from the cash by taking lavish vacations together. In a statement, an attorney who represents Trump co-defendant Michael Roman denied race playing a role, writing, "If anybody doubts our claim that Nathan Wade is inexperienced, ask him how many RICO cases he has handled. Ask him how many felonies he has tried."
This Ashleigh Merchant, man, this woman, this attorney, she is so smart and spot on it. Good for him. And I wanted to mention, too, this Michael Roman, he was never indicted by the grand jury. The DA, Fani Willis, decided to go ahead and run his ass over anyways because she wants to nail Trump, and she doesn't care who she has to run over in the meantime.
Well, you saw the Fani Willis. You saw that deal?
At a campaign appearance Sunday in Iowa, Trump suggested Willis's alleged relationship as a conflict of interest, disqualifying the case. But Willis claims Trump and others have attacked her for being a black woman in power.
First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card?
No, Fani, it's you playing the race card. It's you knowing that you've committed honest service fraud. You are corrupt. You are a person who is engaging in activities where you're basically becoming wealthy through your boyfriend with taxpayer money. I can go on and on, but the bottom line is, you know, your law career is over. You know, this case is over. You know, this case should have never been brought. You know, you are potentially facing RICO actions along with your boyfriend, Nathan Wade. You know, you should have never hired him. There were people in your office that are well qualified to prosecute this nutty, fraudulent case, yet you hire your lover, pay him $1 million, and he has no experience in prosecuting felonious cases. He has no experience handling any type of RICO action, and there's clearly collusion with the Joe Biden White House because your lover spent, published reports state, 2 different days there all day long talking with the White House. Whoever he talked to, we don't know at this point, but it smells bad. It smacks of lawfare. It smacks of corruption. And you should be ashamed of yourself, and Nathan Wade should be ashamed of himself also.
When they only question one.
Legal filings from both sides will now have to be considered by the judge trying the Trump election interference case in Georgia and whether Willis's alleged relationship with her special counsel appointee compromises the case.
Well, of course, it compromises the case, period. This case should be dropped immediately. This case is over. I believe the court is going to have a hearing soon pertaining to motions that are being filed right now. I believe Donald Trump's lawyers are debating on filing motions of their own. I really don't understand why they would not, unless they think that the attorney Ashleigh Merchant is going to be able to handle this on her own. However, they need to file the proper paperwork. They need to get in to court as soon as possible. They need to refer this for criminal prosecution. I believe one of the setting representatives, I think her name is Margie Taylor Greene, she has made a referral to the appropriate prosecuting authorities in the state of Georgia to have this DA investigated, have Nathan Wade investigated for corruption, for what's called honest service fraud, and they definitely should take a look at these people. This is corruption, folks. This is wrong. This case should have never been brought. You know, this is, in my opinion, the most serious constitutional crisis I've ever seen in my lifetime. These people are messing around with our right to vote, our right to choose who we want for the president, and they think they know better. These woke, crazy liberals, along with Joe Biden, going ahead and weaponizing our judiciary to go after people once they're in office or after they leave office is unconscionable. This is something a third world country does, and we should not tolerate it. If you're still with me, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. Share this video with somebody that needs to hear this message. You are definitely at the right channel for all things related to the election in 2024, related to Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Appreciate you always joining me. And as I always say, keep that free mind. Never give up. And until next time, my friends, I am J.R. Dukes.